everyone, thanks for joining today for our first ever video, my first ever time video editing, so hopefully it's okay. It's our trip up to the Lake District, and we were fortunate enough to go for Barbara's birthday, which we'd actually scheduled for last year, but with all the restrictions we ended up rebooking it for this year, which was amazing, and I hope you enjoy it, enjoy watching it as much as we enjoyed travelling it. On day one we journeyed up to Sizergh Castle, a beautiful National Trust property just outside of Kendal. It had fantastic grounds and meant that we could really make the most of that first day that you'd normally lose to travel. We were really lucky to secure the Wrens, a fantastic cottage at the foot of Blencathra. Beautiful, airy, spacious, and a perfect opportunity for us all to unwind, detox and relax. So we're off on an early start to do a walk up Blencathra today in the Lake District. The walk's probably going to be an all-day walk. There's myself, Kas and his mum, Barbara. We're going to go up via Scales Fell, which is one of the easier routes up, which should make our lives nicer. Then once we're up Scales Fell, it's not too much of a ascent further to get up to the top of Ullswater top, which is the highest point in Blencathra, and then we'll work our way down Grizedale, and we're staying just at the foot of Scales Fell, so we'll walk back along the river after a little trip into Threcold. Hopefully the pub gardens have reopened and we're able to have a drink, maybe a bite to eat, and refresh before we come back. So yeah, all kitted up. lots of layers. You see my poles, which make it much easier for me to go up hills. And we'll see how today goes. It's looking pretty nice so far.
Blencathra is named after the Cumbric, Blaine, which means top or summit, and Cadir, which means chair or seat, altogether making Blencathra the summit of the seat-like mountain.
We've just set off from the National Trust car park at Loughrigg. Free to National Trust members, and there's a nice public toilet, so you've got a bit of everything. And we're going to first go up to Millican'sCave, home or originator of, see if I can show you, the Millican bag that I'm wearing today. So yeah, we're going to go up to this cave. It's a short walk. You can make it into a circular and do Castle Crag as well, but we're going to give that a miss today because we had a bit of a big uphill day yesterday. To the cave that Kas and Barbara are adventuring on a little bit further. Hopefully we'll find something that's a little bit more enclosed.
Millican Dalton, who lends his name to this cave system, was known as an outdoor adventurist, vegetarian, pacifist and teetotaler who was undoubtedly decades ahead of his time. He lived off his wits, surviving on a modest income as a climbing instructor, and spent over 50 years living in the cave here on the side of Castle Crag.
Today we are doing a slightly rainier day, so we're going to have a walk around Buttermere Lake, roughly 2.5 hours at a steady pace, through some woodland and hopefully stay a bit drier.
just checking the weather for tomorrow, because it's been absolutely chucking it down today.
Yeah, and we did a walk around Buttermere, which was lovely, and I imagine really picturesque if it's sunny, but not quite as picturesque and nice if it's chucking it down with wind lashing horizontal rain in your face. Well, we've discovered today that the wet weather can't hold us back, and that we can still
Can't hold you back, it can push you back though, the wind. Just like, you know.
Gradually.
I just remember looking around, and I didn't look around at you much because you were gallivanting away, but me and Mum just kind of grinning and bearing it with one eye closed as it lashed into your face.
I decided to come out in the early morning to see the sunrise over Blencathra, following the dusting of snow the day before. It was freezing cold, but truly beautiful to watch the clouds rolling in over the mountain tops. Given the snow on the tops and the likelihood of more rain, we decided to stay a little bit lower level and make a visit to Grizedale Forest.
We're off for a walk in Grizedale Forest. There's a small sculpture trail. Actually, it's not that small. There's a sculpture trail, and we are going to head around 2 circular loops of that, hopefully, with Barbara and Cass, and see what we can see today. It is still pretty rainy. I don't know if you can see that, but the birds are out, and we're going to enjoy it. Trekkers. I think we're at the top now.
Let's check the map and see. days were worth it, weren't they?
We wouldn't have seen the snow if it hadn't have had the weather, because there wouldn't have been any snow.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
Ullswater has a long and glorious British history. In medieval times, monsters were believed to live in the dark waters. It's also known as the Dark Lake, with links to Arthurian legend. And the steamer boats you see here have been operating for over 160 years. But it's unlikely they could keep up with Donald Campbell, who broke the world speed record on Ullswater in 1955. Aira Beck falls over 22 metres to form Aira Force. The name derived from Old Norse air, a gravel bank, a river, and force, waterfalls, makes this the waterfall on the gravel bank river, Aira Force. To make the most of our final day and do something special for Barbara's birthday, we decided to take a walk up Loughrigg Fell via Grizedale Caves. Loughrigg is derived from the Old English Lough, meaning a lake or pool, and Rhig, a ridge, making Loughrigg the Lake Ridge.
Fancy you could take your waterproof trousers off if you want. in a little rocky slope. Ooh. I think there's a common misconception that people who are outdoorsy don't get out of breath. I'm not that outdoorsy, admittedly, but God, you still get out of breath. Whew. But it's beautiful and it's worth it.
Grizedale Cave is a man-made cavern, formerly known as Loughrigg Quarry. The cave was hollowed out of a rocky outcrop which overlooks picturesque Grizedale water. Over 200 years ago, the cave would have been a busy working quarry, supplying excellent quality roofing slate to the surrounding local villages.
Yeah.